All right, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hello, 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 my fellow peoples. Hi, I am back. After a week-long break, I have returned to the interwebs, and we are ready to do some more tarot today. Welcome back, everybody. Hello. Hello, Justy. Hello, Resident Bard. Hello, Killer Haku and Edgefit. Welcome on in. Orange-itis and Leon Doodles. Hello, hello, hello. I see a lovely Odds and Ents and a Geek Outs and a Scribbler and a Blizzard Star and a Craft Focus and a Littlest Drummer and a Serena. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. It is so great to see you. Welcome on in. Y'all are the best. How are y'all doing today? To the day. How are y'all doing today? It is very, very good to see you. How's everyone, how's your week been? How's your Tuesday going? All of the things. What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Cups. Welcome back to Cups. It's cups and underwater and mermaids and things like that today. And an Ursa, hello, welcome on in. Hello, 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 Return of the Brie. Yes, it is a random holiday that only comes whenever I come back from vacation, and I'm happy to see you all here. Hello, so many cups. I'm gonna finish a comic page tonight. I'm so close. Yes, you got this, Leon. You got this. Hello, hello. It's a cups every day. Sounds like a goblin game. It does sound like a goblin game. So, either while you guys work on that warm-up doodle poll going on right now, make sure if you have not voted yet, we're doing a warm-up doodle to get back into the swing of things. I have been drawing over my break, but I haven't drawn on stream, and we gotta get the wrists and the everything ready to go on stream today because I'm out of practice. It took me a long time to get ready for my stream, but I did it and I'm here and I'm so happy to see you all. It's about 11 past midnight here, so the Wednesday's barely started, but my Tuesday was fine. I'm glad you had a good Tuesday. But I hope that your Wednesday continues to get better. We gotta get limbered up. We gotta get limbered up to draw a bunch of cups. As you can see, Mitchlings, hello! Hello. Welcome on in. It's great to see you. Hey, and Wayward Worm, welcome on in. Hello, how's your Tuesday going? Don't let them fool you. Poll is rigged. Craft is correct. The poll is always rigged. I don't know in what way, but it's always rigged. And thank you so much for the 25 months, Craft. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to Having Wings. But yes, while you guys vote on the warm-up doodle poll, I will just talk about what we're gonna be doing today. If you have not read the title down in the description, down there, we're gonna be working on the Queen of Cups today, and drawing a bunch of cups and hopefully putting a bunch of cups in this picture. You'll also have noticed that I may have done a little bit of line work offline when this week, just while I was sitting at my computer, because this card's gonna be a lot, and if I don't work on it off stream, it's never gonna get done. So I will be hopefully making progress on this off stream, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it next week. But today we're gonna be working on cups and putting them in, and just vibing and doing tarot stuff. Maybe doing some line work. We'll see what I'm feeling. Who knows? But that is what we're gonna be doing today, and it is so great to see you all. I hope that all of y'all will tell me about what you guys have been doing in the past week or so if you'd like to talk about what you've been doing. But also, I'm very excited to tell you guys what I've been doing for my break. It was a very good break. I had a very good time. I didn't go and do anywhere. It was mostly just a staycation of not working, which was really nice because it's been a lot over here recently in a good and bad way, but it's been a lot with planning and things like that. And I took a break and it was great. And I'm really excited to be back to streaming. That is my thesis statement for the day. I didn't work. I didn't sit down to do this. I have a very hard time just sidling idly by, and I was hanging out with a lot of really cool people last week, and I just had this open on my Photoshop, so I just drew on it while I talked to people. It's fine. I also worked on other not work-related art. If you've checked out the Shiloh Dry This in Your Style, and also the cloud card Sona that I made of myself, and also if you're on my Patreon, you'll have seen a bunch of other whips that that I've been working on recently, so it's okay. Just something to keep my hands busy. Doing what I feel like is different. Doing when you feel like it is different than doing because you have to. That is also very true. Doing it when you feel like it versus doing it when you have to is very different feelings. I don't have anything more to expand on them. They're very different feelings, and it's really nice to just randomly do stuff whenever you want. My Tuesday's been going well. Almost everything I have to do today won't start for another 2 hours, but it's good. That is a late start to your Tuesday, but as someone that is probably more productive in the evening, that sounds incredible, Wayward Worm, and I am super happy for you that your Tuesday is going well. That's great to hear. Flower Crown Gaming, hello! Welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Is Ash back? Have you realized that I'm streaming and it's time for you to be a shrimp? Ash has been getting, Ash is very much out of the, Hi, baby. Are you gonna sit on my computer? Yeah. She's very much out of the, out of our usual routine at this point because, I haven't been streaming. So she is now just waiting for me to go outside. I spend a lot of time outside because it has been fucking gorgeous. It is 80 degrees right now, and that is wild. It was last Monday, it was like 45 degrees and windy and chilly, and now it's 80 degrees like about a week later, and that's buck wild, and I love it. Hey, Rivers in the Woods! Welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? My time zone is going great. I'm having a pretty good Tuesday, honestly. I've been rather productive, which is nice, because I was not productive at all yesterday. It's great to see you, Rivers in the Woods. Welcome on in. Ooh, we're almost done with the poll. It looks like a dandelion is in the lead, which I am very excited for. That sounds really cute. The only thing I need to do for the day is to meet with my streaming group and then do the stream. So not much to do today, and it's in the evening. Nice. That sounds like a really like chill day, and you know, as someone who likes streaming, that sounds amazing. Oh yeah, Ash has to inspect the workspace. She is right here, right in front of my drawing tablet. So you know, drawing will happen on Ash's time. It's going. I almost had a panic attack when I saw that the local gas prices went up by another 20 cents overnight. That makes 40 cents in a week and a half. Ugh, that sounds terrible. I have been dreading needing to get gas recently, and I'm very sorry that it's been rising that fast. My creative productivity was a little low the last week or so, but I finished a second mermaid piece. Really, Edgefit? That's awesome! Oh, I'm very excited to see it. I'm very, very excited to see it. And no worries about your productivity being low. You don't have to crank out art if you don't want to. Only draw whenever you want to. There's no reason to not draw. There's no reason to draw if it's not if you're not feeling it. All right. Ash is in her space. We are ready for the stream. Hey, Gemini, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Well, in the last like 20 seconds, well, probably like minute or so of this warm-up doodle, I'm gonna quickly get through some announcements. I don't have many, but I have a few. And then we'll do a warm-up doodle, and then I can keep reading all of your awesome updates about your lives. All right. First off, there is a new goal. It is a new month. It is May. It's gonna be May. And we have a new goal. As you can see down at the bottom of the screen, if we hit $250 before the end of the month, I will do a closet comic cosplay, meaning that I will dress up as Cassidy Scott and probably work either, depending on what you guys want to do, either work on a page of the Phoenix on stream for the first time ever, or we'll draw a illustration featuring the characters from the comic. As both a fun little thing for myself, and also as a celebration of the fact that the Phoenix is coming back this month. What? It hasn't been updated for 6 months, and it's coming back this month. What? Yes, that is right. The Phoenix will return this month on May 27th. Check it out. Okay, those are my 2 announcements. I have a few others. Also that the reason that this is a slightly lower goal this month is because I would also like everyone to, as much as I need to be able to get some income and stuff this month, it's also important to the fact, it's also, I want to bring the fact that, due to a lot of things happening in, specifically the U.S., with the Supreme Court and Roe versus Wade, it's very, very important to, donate to and provide support for and speak out for, reproductive and abortion rights, for people with, vaginas. It's extremely important. And I would very much urge all of you, if you can and are able, please donate to some charities of either your choosing, but also me and the mods, specifically the mods, have done some research on some charities that we trust and are excited about. And if you'd like to donate to any of them to help show your support and to hopefully make some people with vaginas' lives a little bit easier, please consider donating to the charities in that tiny URL that John just posted. So I have a slightly lower goal to urge you all to, while I do need income this month, I do also urge you all to show your support for abortion rights as much as you possibly can. Thank you. Other than that, that's my only announcements. I have other things going on, like a Patreon, and I have commission slots open and stuff, but y'all know that. I post about that all the other places, so I don't have to go over that. But, yes, the Phoenix is coming back this month on May 27th. The Phoenix rises. And I think it's been 6 months, Danny? I'm not entirely sure if it's been 6 months. But I think it's been 6 months. I haven't updated it since before my holiday break, just because life and things, and projects and stuff. So I think it's been 6 months or longer, but it definitely has not felt that long because I've been doing a lot of other things. But yes, it's coming back. The Phoenix is rising. You guys are getting page 12 on May 27th. So definitely check that out. And also, my Patreon is a good place to be if you would like some updates. If you would like early pages from the if you'd like week early pages from the Phoenix, and also like sketches and updates and other things about the Phoenix, and also whips and a bunch of other things. That is another great way to support me if you would like to. And also has a lot of Phoenix stuff related things that will be happening there very shortly. So yeah. Okay. What was the doodle? I didn't look. I think it's a dandelion, right? The Patreon is a good place to be, and the more folks are on there, the closer we get to a cozy little anthro nerd podcast. That is true. The more people on my Patreon, the closer we get to me and John doing an anthro nerd podcast. If you guys want to hear about me talking about anthropology and stuff, it'll be great. A dandelion. You got it. Life and things and projects and stuff. The content creator mantra. Yeah, I mean, mostly it's because of Marketplace Mayhem. So technically you guys did get the Phoenix stuff, did get some Phoenix stuff. It just wasn't in the comic specifically. So, you have Marketplace Mayhem to thank for it being on hiatus for so long. Planning a game as a first-time GM is hard, y'all. It's hard. Especially if it's an actual play. Oh, and also if anyone doesn't know what the Phoenix is my sci-fi webcomic. It's available on Tapas and Webtoon and my own website. But Tapas and Webtoon. Ooh, foods. Foods. Heck yeah. Ash has assumed streaming positions. I just ripped my pants again. Thick thighs are ruining my wallet. Thick thighs save lives, but they don't save wallets, and I'm very sorry, Maggie. Alright, there we go. File new. Let's make a dandelion as our little warm-up doodle. I have a very, was there any, description for this, or was it just a dandelion? Because if so, I have a very cute idea about this. Very cute little sticker-looking thing. Just because it's cute. We'll see if we can get it done in 20 minutes. Let's see. I've been trying to practice drawing quickly over the break. It has not worked, but we'll get there. We'll get there. My Tuesday was a lot, but it's Wednesday now, and in about 12 hours I'll be getting my birthday cake. Is it your birthday today, River? Today as in Wednesday, wherever you are. Is it your birthday? Because if so, happy birthday. If not, that's also okay. Happy birthday whenever your birthday is. But I hope it was a lot in a good way, but if it was not, I hope you have a very good time eating that birthday cake, because that sounds incredible. I protect myself from gas price stress by not paying attention to the price. I need it, and therefore the price doesn't super matter. It's not like there's a price that will prevent me from getting it. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But it's still sad and annoying. Either way. Alright. Let's do this. Man. Get back into the swing of things with a dandelion quick doodle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I think it was a dandelion. Got it. What does dandy mean? Just a fancy lion. Dandelions come up in chat and the idea popped into my head. A fancy lion. Oh, yes. Okay. We can do a little fancy lion. We'll do a little fancy lion. Ooh, red velvet and cream cheese cake. That sounds incredible. Happy birthday, River. Happiest of birthdays. I'm very happy for you. Happy solar cycle anniversary. Ooh, currently making fried chicken drummies and mashed taters for dinner. Ooh. That does sound good. A tiny fancy lion is what popped into my head. A dandy, noun one. A man unduly devoted to style, neatness, and fashion and dress appearance. Alright, we're gonna make a freaking the dandiest of lions. Just gonna look up a chibi lion drawing real quick. Alright, there we go. Lion in the suit with a puffy mane. I think there's a turn of the century British gentleman or the male fashion of the 1920s. Good to know, Serena. Lion in the suit with a poofy mane. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The suit is a must. Don't worry. Okay, that's too bare. It's okay, we'll figure out the nose. He's gonna be in a little top hat, because he has to be. Just a little, this is a little chipper guy. Little top hat. He's the guy doing his best. Waistcoat and cane. Aww. Just the floofiest of manes. Under the beanie is a chicken controlling him like Ratatouille. Oh, Steed's wardrobe from Our Flight Means Death is very dandy. I agree with that. Very, very dandy. Lion in a suit with a boopy mane. A tiny fancy lion. And you're very welcome, River. I hope you have a very good birthday. I hope you have a very, very good birthday. The language barrier strikes again. There we go. Just a little guy. Wait, what happened? Why are we talking about John and him having a chicken in his beanie? What is going on? Check the donations. Oh, thank you so much, John Blund, for the $6.90. Shinies from the farm. Nuggy laughed at the number, but John Blund doesn't think the shinies are that funny. It is okay. All right. Yes. The fact that John Blund has no concept of why 69 is the funny number is very good. I do agree with you on that one. And nice. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate it. Also, I hope the house buying and the everything about that has gone well, Flower Crown Gaming. I hope you like your new place. I'm very sorry about the gas prices. That absolutely sucks. But I hope the home has been lovely. There we go. There we go. That's where the eyes should be. All right. Time to make him very dapper. Just a little dapper boy. As for the day, has been good. Clothes shopping was great. Got 6 shirts, 2 pants, shorts, and a belt. Heck yeah, Ursa. but expensive because I needed new nice clothes before I fly to Boston on Friday. And now home prepping flat iron steak for dinner with chimichurri sauce potatoes. And ooh, that sounds really, really good. That sounds absolutely incredible. I like how I drew this. There we go. That's better. Let me just move the ear. Move the ear over here. Yes. Little cheeb. Little cheeb. What a good cheeb. Okay. Top hat. The top hat is a must. That's too thick of a top hat. Maybe I gave him a small top hat. You know what? Yes. Small top hat. Like a little steampunk. Tiny little top hat. Tiny top hat. Tiny top hat. Hey, Kaden, welcome on in. And Aquagem. Hello, hello, hello. And Shalars, oh my goodness. Hi, in my own channel. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? We're making a dandelion as our little warm-up doodle for the day before we get on to doing some tarot. Man, it's already been 8 minutes. See, I said that I was trying to practice being fast at art, and it has not worked. Teeny hat! Okay. We're gonna go teeny hat. Hey, and Eldercalf, thank you so much for the lurk. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. That means that I gotta do the mane, and then we put the little top hat on the mane. How was everyone's stream today? Oh my goodness, so many people. So many people come in to stream today. How was your guys' stream, Eldercalf and Aquagem? It is lovely to see you. I have been on vacation, and I have missed you both, and also everyone else. How is your day going? Oh no! Go help Serena. Go help the little kitty. And your namesake, Serena. She deserves all the love. All right, little floofy mane. Gotta put a... We're also gonna do a top hat, don't worry, but I feel like he needed a bow. There we go. Alright. Do I have a... I guess I have a phone near it. That is my, my timing device. I have put it away now. I have taken it close. I'm put it farther away. Oh, Orcus, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Hello, hello, hello. Quality over speed, Bree. Keep in mind the legal soon enough, if right. Fair, very fair. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. Quality over speed is definitely important, but it is important to be a little fast on stream, just so you can get it done in time. There we go. Right, where should I put his little hat? Oh, he's so might just make it just the head and then a little hat. I think that'll be faster. And also just cute as a sticker, if we want to make it a sticker. His little hand. His little hand. Where do I put his little hat? Maybe I put his little hat over his ear? Let's test out. No. I want to put him in my pocket. It's breaking up on the mic. Oh, maybe it's because my gain. John changed my gain. What? At one point when he was over last week. Maybe it's that. It was popping earlier, but it wasn't popping earlier, but now it is. Weird. Oh, I've got an idea. We'll put that somewhere. Hey, have a very good lurk, Aquagem. Thank you so much for coming on in. It's lovely to see you, Crystal. Betrayal.gift. It's not a phone, it's clipping. Sometimes a wireless signal will make it do that. Interesting. I have a phone. It's my right here, but I mean, I always have my phone on my desk. Hold on, we'll figure it out after this quick doodle. Hold on. How does one draw a top hat? I'll just stretch this little guy out. There we go. Top hat. Maybe not that far. There we go. Top hat. Little top hat. Big old bow underneath his mane. So he's just a little dandy guy. You look cute. I will save it just in a second, Caden. Thank you very much for the reminder. I will be saving it after this doodle is done. A top hat is literally a cylinder and a disc brim. At its base, it's shapes. Yeah, but sometimes the brim proportion... Hey, shush! Sorry, I woke you up, Ash. I apologize for my transgression. There we go! Just a little guy! Now we just do something a little silly. Maybe not that much. There we go. And now he's a dandelion dandelion. Yes, the jaunty angle is very important. The jaunty angle is very important. Absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for this quick doodle. Alright. A very good way to warm up for the day. Get that stretch in. Oh yeah. Pop all of those wrists and elbows, everybody. And there we go. A lovely, lovely little quick doodle. So kawaii. So kawaii. Save. A dandy. Nope. Dandy lion. Save. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for coming to my dandelion doodle, everyone. The jaunty angle. Alright, is my mic still popping? If so, I'll throw my phone in another room. But is my mic still popping? Let's figure that out before we move on. For after the doodle, is your audio peeking into the red a lot? No, it is not. Not really. It was earlier, but it's not now. It's mostly just in the yellow. Unless I'm very loud. Did it work better after I mentioned changing my gain? Because it might have been that. You're very welcome, Justy. Thanks for asking me to do it. My input at Streamlabs is not at 100%. It is just a little below. I don't know what it is. It just has a slider, it doesn't have a number. It's where the green and the yellow meet. Look at the cutie, it's very cutie. If it's the phone, Aqua, that's a very interesting case, but it also might be your gain. I've had a lot of problems with figuring out how the frick gain works. And even though you have even if you have like a pop filter and filters over your mic, if you're loud like me, you can easily blow out your mic. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. It is lovely to see you. Welcome on in. popping when you're loud, so, it's not the phone. Okay, it's popping when I'm loud, so it's not the phone. Sweet. Good to know. Is it, I don't know. We'll figure it out as it goes. Maybe I'm just loud. It is getting warm in here. I'm so used to being cold in the last few months, but it's like 80 degrees, and now I'm actually kind of warm in my own house. We haven't put the air conditioning on, but I'm getting kind of warm. Maybe just because I'm by the computer. Nice looking dandelion. Thank you, Scribbler. If you slide it to max, do you start peeking into the red? If so, I'd pull your gain back a bit. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. Yes. If it's 100%, it goes into the red. It's at 100%, it goes into the red, but I did pull my gain back a bit, I think. I think we're okay, though. Just with how I had it set earlier. Doo-doo-doo. Also, Shrimp Ash. Yes, Ash is shrimpin'. Ash be shrimpin'. She's doing what she should do on this lovely, lovely day. And it's shrimpin'. For testing purposes, did you see the goal yet? I did see the goal. I did see, wait. You mean the one of, John tipping $6.90? I did see that. I did see that indeed. Yay, the comic page is done! Hell yeah, Leon. Congrats. Ash, are you leaving? Was I too loud? Oh, no, you're coming up on the desk. I see. That's absolutely incredible. Congrats, Leon. Oh, hi, baby. Oh. Okay, so she's not gonna be on camera, but she's hanging out right behind my Guys, you're gonna die. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at how cute she is. She's perfect. The perfect bead. My sweet boy. My sweet child. So cute. Ash is also hot. I think Ash is also hot. I agree with that sentiment. She seems to be quite warm along with me. Isn't that right? Good. I'm glad it stopped popping now. That's good to know. It's 90 freedom units here in my area, and the AC literally started for the first time this summer, this past Sunday. Well, congratulations on finally having your AC on. That is incredible. I'm very happy for you. We might need to start putting the AC on, but it might get down to be cold again soon, so who fucking knows. I'll move the camera back, but you know, you guys deserve to just look at Ash in all of her glory. I'm glad you think she's cute. I also think she's cute. Your computer live streaming will run hot and heat up the room. I have run the AC when I stream in the spring and summer. My computer's actually not very hot, but whatever. But Alistair, welcome on in. How is your Tuesday going? It is great to see you. Ooh, so I'm so excited. Chicago time, Nightwish. Anyways, awesome. Yes. Are you going? Is it finally the week that you're going to the concert? Because that's very exciting, and I'm very excited for you. Congrats on the Chicago time. I'd post a teaser, but it's a splash page. No need to post a teaser, Leon, if you do not want to. No need. But, I'm very happy for you for finishing your comic page. That is huge, and it is always a absolute relief to finish it. To finish comic pages. They take so much longer than you expect them to. But it's so great when they're finally done. And then like, oh my god, it looks so good. I can't wait to see it when you post it. Oh, Edgefit. Thanks for hanging out. Please go get some rest. You gotta go sleep. And I completely understand. Have a very good rest of your night, Edgefit. Thanks for hanging out. I used to live in a place where the temperature would reach 140 Fahrenheit on the regular and AC was never off. 140 Fahrenheit? Jeebus. That's deadly. I come on Thursday! I go on Thursday! Yay! Yay! That's awesome. What a lovely time. Are you in Chicago right now? Also, I do not think it is a blip, Alistair. Her bottom lip is just kind of pink. But I hope she blips. Ooh, you're finishing brushing out your hair, Shalaris. Heck yeah. Hair needs to be brushed, especially long hair. You gotta maintain it. But thanks for being here, Shalaris. How is your Tuesday going? I'm glad. I hope you're having a great day. I'm just getting caught up on chat. And Aquagem, I hope you're having a good time making dinner. I assume that is where you are at this moment, as you are lurking. But I hope you have a very good dinner. Thanks so much, and I hope you had a really good stream. As well as Elder Calf. I hope you had a very, very good stream, and I hope you enjoy your lurk. Okay, keep going up. We will get updates on Ash as she readjusts, but hello. Hello everyone. Alright. Nuggie's a sharp gal. I think we have another sticker design for Convergence Spree. If you're meaning the dandelion, I agree with you. This dandelion deserves to be a cute little sticker. Just a cute little sticker. Tuned into the stream and then immediately lurk without saying hi. No worries, Kaden. I'm glad you're here. Y'all don't have to say hi if you lurk, but I do like knowing who's here. I do like saying hello to everybody. It goes. Actually managed to get home today. I am super glad that you're able to get home today, Orcus. Congrats on getting home. I'm happy that you are here. Oh, Did you wake up, Ash? And just wiggled my camera? Alright, so, I think what we're going to do today is continue working on the cup designs. Where, I have the cup, where is the cup PSD? Right here, there we go. Why are they in different places? I don't understand. I think we're gonna just keep working on the cups, and then, I think we're gonna, like, line art and color these cups as fast as possible, and then, just start inserting them into the background here, because that's what we need to do. We gotta get the clutter before we can, like, finish up the rest of it, because the rest of it will be time-consuming, but relatively fast. The cups, we really gotta get the cups going. So I think that's what we're going to do today, while I get caught up on chat. Hey, Chrissy, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Welcome on in, Chrissy. What's up? I also, finished, well, almost nearly finished this cup, last week? Not last week. A few weeks ago? Sometime. I finished this cup at some point, and it is done. Ta-da! Hey. I put out 4 table fans to use a few weeks ago, but our flat is facing east. We have sun on from sun up to about an hour and a half before sundown. We don't live in a flat during the summer. We live in an oven. Yikes. That seems way too hot. Also, everyone here, I need to recommend Off Book. It's a podcast where they improv musicals. That sounds absolutely fantastic. That sounds absolutely freaking fantastic. Oh, did we... Yes! All the shoutouts for Elder Calf. Thank you so much for the shout out, Elder Calf. Can we also get a I don't know if we did it before, but can we also get a cheeky shout out for Aqua Gem Art as well? Because Aqua is incredible and deserves all of the shout outs. If you don't watch Calf or Aqua's streams, you guys, you're missing out. Aqua was working on, I think, a mermaid today, and Calf has been doing some VTuber stuff, and doing cursed doodles today, so, like, please go check out their channels. They're awesome artists and lovely people. Ooh, you leave tomorrow night. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I hope you have a very good time at your concert, Alistair. I do not know the band that you're going to go see, but I'm very excited for you nonetheless. It's been a long time since I've been to a concert, and I hope you have a great time. I'm still working, so I'll be lurking. No worries. Have a very good time lurking. Have a very, very good time lurking, Crizzy. Thanks for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Yes, and also Midgelings, you too, pal. Midgelings is also lurking, and you 100% should also follow Midgelings. Midgelings was lurking and has also been here. Midgelings also, like, if we're shouting out people, we should also shout out Resident Bard. My lovely moderator, who is also a streamer, that you should definitely go and check out his channel. Shout out everybody. Shout out all the people. And also Shalaris. Shalaris is also in chat, and also an amazing streamer. We're getting all the shout outs. No one is safe. I'm back to streaming. No one is safe from my love bombing. You all had a respite from me for a week, and now it's non-stop love. You can't escape me. Hey, Arcane Griffin, welcome on in. Hello. Yes, also Ike. Ike is streaming right now. I was saying, like, if, don't, like, leave my stream to go hang out on Ike's stream unless you can, like, watch 2 streams at once, but also Ike is streaming. Also, Ike is amazing. I have so many great art friends. So many great art friends. Arcane, happy Tuesday. Still working, so we'll be doing the lurking thing as well. No worries, Arcane Griffin. Thank you so much for saying hello. I am happy that you are here. All y'all that are lurking are always welcome. Lurk away. And just make sure, if you need to mute the tab, go for it, but don't mute if you need to mute the Twitch tab, go for it, but if please do not mute the stream because it doesn't count as a lurk then, because Twitch sucks. It's stupid. You're very welcome, Elder Calf. You're very, very welcome. I hope you had a good stream today. It's never not gonna feel weird. It never doesn't feel weird to shout yourself out, but the other mods be lurking, so you gotta shout yourself out, John. Yes, I want the breed love bombing. I'll be weaving tomorrow. Ooh, awesome. What are you gonna be weaving tomorrow? And also, you're very welcome. Everyone deserves to be love bombed. No one is safe. Speaking of love bombing, I want to also shout out, if we're just shouting out people, we gotta shout out Rule of Lore as well, because I was on Rule of Lore's channel on Friday talking about game prep. If you haven't checked that out yet, it's on YouTube. Gotta shout out those folks. They're my lovely friends, and I got to be on Ramblemancy again, and they're awesome. So definitely go follow Rule of Lore as well. I'm just telling you guys who to go follow. These are awesome people. I'm still working on what I dubbed the Neon Rainbow Eye Bleed. And when I finish that, I'll be setting up another band exactly like it. A Neon Rainbow Eye Bleed. What is that? What that be, though? I have never heard of it and I am intrigued. What the fuck? It sounds so cool. There should be pictures in the art channel. Okay, I will check it out in the art channel later. Full disclosure, was keeping up with the art channel pretty good. Keeping up with the gallery pretty well over the break. And then, and then Sunday happened, and I haven't looked at it since Sunday. And I've been waiting to do to keep doing the love bomb. Well, I haven't been waiting to do the love bomb. Life's happening, and I will get to it, I promise. Later tonight. It's on my list of things to do. And I'm very excited to see it. Though, if you want to share pictures in the Twitch chat, y'all know the drill and are welcome to do so. And I will showcase it on my stream. But make sure to ask before you put things in chat, just in case. But I'm giving y'all permission right now to do so. But also, how has your guys' week been? I've been, since I've been gone for the last week or so, I have a lot to update you guys on about, life and stuff. Mostly, if you've been in my Discord, you'll know about what I've been up to. But, if you haven't, you know, I'll do a quick week rundown for y'all, if y'all want to know what I was up to. It is 80 degrees now, but it's also been, like, absolutely freaking gorgeous the last week here. It's been absolutely freaking gorgeous the last week here. And I had a very good time just pretty much hanging out outside, like, every day. I started the week off going to the zoo with my brother. And it was incredible. And I saw a dandelion. They were very cute. And just 10 out of 10 would recommend. Good lions. There was also, tigers and and bears. There were bears, actually. There's polar bears at the Como Zoo. But yeah, we went to the Como Zoo and just kind of walked around and had a good time and picked out some Mother's Day presents for my mama, the Donnan family in chat. And, had a good time doing that, and then came home and just kind of relaxed after. I feel like I did something else on Monday, but I really don't know. I might have just came home, relaxed, and took a nap. That could have been the thing that I did on Monday after the zoo. I cannot remember. Okay, which question? Let me fix, okay, I'm gonna fix my gain. I'll fix my gain. Is this better? How's this? How is this, my good friends? Am I popping less? We'll see. Oh yes, it's so gorgeous down here too. It was like 45 on Monday, and then it like got steadily warmer over the week until it got to be like 70 consistently for the last like 5 days, and then it's been like 80 for the last 2 days, which is weird, but it's a thing. Okay, I said I was gonna tell you about my week, and then I said that, and then I fully forgot everything I've ever done. Okay, Monday. Big thing that I did on Monday was go to the zoo. Second thing that I did, what did I do on Tuesday? Tuesday, I hung out with Lucas from the Rule of Lore, who was absolutely awesome. And then I think hung out outside pretty much all day. And then maybe played some video games. And, like, didn't do anything, which was incredible. Wednesday, similar. Didn't do anything that day at all, really, and that was great. And just kind of relaxed. Watched dramas. I've watched a lot of dramas this week. I watched a lot of K-dramas this week. That is one thing that I did. I've watched, I say a lot. I watched the 4. Oh, that's what I did Monday. I played some Pokemon. I played a lot of Pokemon on Monday after I got back. and I'm in the end game now in Pokemon. I'm in the end game now on Pokemon, and I have thoughts and feelings, but mostly that the mystery goth witch that you hang out with is amazing, and I love her very much. That is kind of a spoiler, but also I won't tell you anything else, that you get to meet a goth witch, and she's great. Holy bus, that's a lot of K-dramas. It is a lot of K-dramas. Oh, wait, hold on. Shalaris shared a picture. Thank you. Let's see what Shalaris has been making. Oh, this is fun. I love the color choice. Oh my gosh. Look at that color choice. Beautiful. Man. So cool that you do weaving. I cannot do it for any. It's so cool. This is so cool. I love the colors. It's like multiple bands, and then they sew through. Huh? Hey, Rainy, welcome on in. Hello. How is your Tuesday going? It's great to see you. Welcome. Now put that shout out back. No, we shout out our friends on this channel. Also, Ash is in a new position. I promised y'all you'd get to see you every time she's in a new position. Here you go. Here, let me just. She's shrimping behind my desk. How do I? Here we go. Everything is like mirrored on this, and it's hard to. There we go. She's shrimping. Adorable. And then I'll turn the segments and turn them into a purse. This is gonna be a purse? Oh, that's super cool. Oh, that's gonna be really cool. I'm very excited for that. That's incredible. I'm very excited for that. So the band is about 5 feet long as is, and I'm going to throw through and clip them into like 8-inch segments. Nice. This is gonna be one psychedelic purse, and I'm very here for it. Thank you so much for sharing. If y'all want to check it out, Shalaris is gonna be working on this on a stream tomorrow. But yes, Rainy is extremely amazing, and yes, thank you very much for the shout out, John. Rainy deserves all of the shout outs. Neon Rainbow Eye Bleed. I love it. That is the best descriptor. It's incredible. It is very eye bleed. I love it. If it gets you to visit us, I'll take the black eye. I'd also join the fight just to have Rainy come up and visit. That is 100%. I would do that. I would sponsor the parking lot brawl if that'll mean Rainy comes up to Minnesota. But I hope you're having a really good day, Rainy. It's great to see you. How are you doing? I was just talking about what I was doing this week. No, put that shout out. Streamers go without shout outs today. We made it a declared rule that all streamers are getting shout outs today. So Rainy, you're not getting out of this one. You're not getting out of this one. Alright, bet. I need at least gas money. We can do that. I mean, hey, I'm sure we could literally have like some sort of sponsored goal to have Rainy come up to the Twin Cities, and people would hop at it. People would hop at it. I believe it. I believe in it. I also, if you need gas money, I can give you gas money. It's extremely expensive now, but we can make it work. We can make it work. I pay to see this fight. All right. Never mind. No, actually not this stream goal, everybody. No actual stream goal. No closet cosplay. No me cosplaying Cassidy. None of that. It is now the sponsor Rainy to come fight John in a parking lot fund. And if we hit $100, Rainy will come fight John in a parking lot. There we go. It is about break time. Damn, that went fast. Oh, I love the cephalopod. Thank you. It's looking good. I'm very excited about it. I'm tackling the most extravagant cup first. Bree holding the camera and rooting for Rainy. You know I would. You know I would. I think Rainbow Eye Bleed is better than Color Vomit Shalaris, but Color Vomit also works. Thank you for sharing, Shalaris. I really like it. I'm really excited to see the purse whenever it happens. Will you stream? Oh, we 100% stream the fight. Of course I'd stream the fight. Everything is content, baby. Rainy's not coming up here and not getting streamed to pummel John into the ground. Make it a Pride Month special. Oh yeah, right. We gotta wait. We gotta wait a month. We gotta wait a month to be able to do it. It's gotta be a Pride Month special. It is also about break time, you're correct. I think, I'm gonna finish this cup and then we're gonna go on break. That might be a while from now, but gosh darn it, I need some motivation to finish this cup, and that's what we're gonna do. Nice, let's hit this goal. Denny's for sure. Denny's for sure. Also, hi Odds, how's your lurk been? It's great to see you. I know you've been here, so I'm asking how your lurk has been. Okay, that's a shitty eye. We're gonna just copy paste. Oh, Ash, don't hit your head on my drawing tablet, sweetie. Sweetie, hi. Ooh, yes, go get some water. Go get some water. Everyone needs to take care of your corporeal form. Also, if anyone hasn't gotten their meds, or taken their meds, or anything, now is the time to do it. I'm gonna go sleep. Have a great stream, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out, River. It's been lovely to see you and have you here. Have a very good sleep. Get some rest, friend. I was eating dinner, but I'm back. Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? Oh, Ash has readjusted. It's a pose update. Now, instead of her feet being in the cubby, her head is in the cubby. Get Rainy a coffee goal to get them here for a triple bard stream. Imagine the pandemonium of Bree, Rainy, and me on one screen. I mean, when we did it for Rainy's birthday, we were only on voices, and we were only on voices, and boy howdy, I lost my train of thought. We were only on voices, and we were doing Monster Prom, so it was pandemonium, but it wasn't peak pandemonium. We all need to be in the same physical space for it to be peak pandemonium. Denny's, as always, for the chaos and the gay. Exactly, Rainy, exactly. Denny's, as always. Correct. Take out the twink for Pride Month. The self-control is taking me to respect my wallet and not donate $100 with the donation message, beat his ass is a mess. That's absolutely I respect you, Danny, for not doing that. I 100% baited you into doing it, and you didn't do it, and I'm proud of you. I'm just thinking about how art isn't compatible with the capitalist system of brands and easily digestible strategies. It's more like it's just what I want to make. It doesn't have to fit into the model of social media or whatever. Yeah. That is a good thought experiment, and it is a hard... it's not really a thought experiment. It's a good thing to realize. And it's hard to make happen because we want to make our stuff marketable, but also it's better if it's genuine. And it's really hard to toe that line. And also, I hope you had a good sandwich. I haven't had a sandwich in a bit. I'm not gonna have a sandwich today because I'm gonna probably have either a burger or a taco, depending on what Daniel makes. But okay, nope, aborting now. I haven't learned my lesson. I'm trying to learn a lesson. These are gonna be super small on the canvas. They don't have to be exquisitely detailed. Restrain yourself, Bree. Come on. Restraint. Not everything has to be pristine. What happens when the Unseelie and the Seelie courts scrap? I would assume a high weather change. We might, if it's Unseelie and Seelie courts scrapping, we might change the seasons, Rainy. So much bisexual energy, the universe would implode. Okay, I've been updating my website and thinking about why I even have a coffee. Fair. I love the artist's not necessarily existential dread, but just existentialness of when you update your website or like update your portfolio and you're like, why am I doing this? I mean, I know I have to, but really, come on, why? And like when you have like 1 billion social media platforms and you're like, is this helping? I don't know. Who freaking knows? So, I feel you, and yeah. These are always my questions when I have a new platform, and like, is this even useful to me? Is this even how I want to do things? Because as an artist, you don't have to do everything. You just gotta do the things that you want to do. And that's a hard lesson to learn. Trust me. I do remember that, Matt. I do remember that, which is why I was going to do extraneous detail, which is why I'm doing as much of this detail as I'm possibly doing. And I'd probably, yeah. And if I want for other cards, I could probably, like, I would probably just add the detail of the tentacles later and, like, clean up the lines later. Having the general just vibes of them is enough for putting them into a card, I think. I might regret that later. I don't know. But for now, the little tentacla spikies, not happening. But I'm here for this fight prep. Good. We gotta prep this fight. It's a Fey Goblin fight in a Denny's parking lot. Gonna finish this line art. Gotta finish this line art. TBH, I think this week I'm gonna make a big cat print order, so I may just pull random finished pieces that might fit for a Ren Fair. Advocate what's good art to have there. This is my first time Ren Fair / table with my art. I have never tabled at a Ren Fair before. I do not know what would be good, but I think just like general fantasy stuff would probably be very good. And also, heck yeah, on that cat print order. That's very exciting. I didn't know that you could just, like, table at a Ren Fair. That's super awesome. Tabling is a lot of work, but a Ren Fair is a great place to table. That is so much traffic on art. People go to Ren Fairs just to, like, buy booze and money. Not buy money. Buy booze and spend money on art. Scribbler! Hello, readers! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome on in, you scribbles. Welcome on in. What's up? How is yours Tuesday going? It is great to see you. How was the stream, Scribbler? I saw that you were hunting witches. You've also been lurking the whole time, but you know. How's it going? Yes, all the shoutouts to Scribbler! We've been shouting out all the streamers today, and Scribbler is not exempt. Scribbler is the best and also rated. Thank you for the Scribbler raid, and welcome on in, raiders. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Bree. I'm a digital artist here on Twitch. This is my, I'm back after a week-long break, which was very nice. But now I'm working on cups and tarot stuff. These are the cups that will be going on this tarot card. Also, yes, don't forget about hitting the like button. Thank you very much, Caden. It was great. I got a hammer and went after getting a Corpus Sister. Wait, what game were you playing? What game were you playing? I feel like that rings a bell. Yesterday you were playing Jedi Fallen Order, right? Is this Jedi Fallen Order related? Probably not. But maybe. I've played like the first 20 minutes of that game. Warframe! Got it. Cool. Okay. Corpus Sister. Heck yeah. That's awesome. And how was getting after that Corpus Sister? And also, yes, I did do Scribbler's emote. All of Scribbler's, well, not all of, most of Scribbler's lovely emotes of their VTube avatar is drawn by me. And it's been super cute, and I had a blast doing it. They're so amazing. Yeah, I did all Scribbler's emotes. Scribbler's absolutely the best. And also, anyone in my chat that doesn't know who Scribbler is an amazing member of the brigade. And is an amazing member of the brigade. And a wonderful VTube streamer that you should definitely give a follow to and hang out in their streams, because they're absolutely the best. Nope, not Star Wars related at all. I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't completely off base. You know, sometimes you second guess yourself, even on properties that you know about. I hope you had a very good stream. I hope you had a good stream, Scribbler. And also, anyone that came with Scribbler's Raid, please tell me. First, hit that live button if you're planning on sticking around and lurking. You are welcome to lurk if you'd like. But also, please tell me what your favorite thing about Scribbler's stream was. I'd love to hear it. Go away, fly. Thank you so much for the raid, Scribbler. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Anyways, gotta get ready for the work. Yes, go get ready for work. Thank you very much for the raid. A little bit left to go, and then it's break time. I may have like a rando poll going on Twitter or in Discord. Hell yeah. For what you're gonna bring, or for something else, Rainy. And definitely do that. I have found polls to be extremely useful in those regards. I am really being lazy on my line art game, but that is okay. That is okay. I've gotten too used to the. Wait, I can do smoothing. Hold on, I can do smoothing. I forgot the tip that Odds gave. Oh, yes. Forgot the tip that Odds gave to me. I can do smoothing. Oh, that's so much better. Don't forget your Photoshop hacks, everyone. Draw fast and also have clean lines. Wild. What a concept. Yes, don't forget your Photoshop hacks from Photoshop, from the Adobe Whisper odds and ends. All right. That is line art for a cup done. Look at that. Man, turning on stabilization made that go so much faster. Adobe Whisper Goblet. All right. Well, I think with that, we're gonna take a break. Also, can we please get another shout out for Scribbler in chat? I know Scribbler had to lurk and stuff, but please go give Scribbler a follow. Scribbler is incredible, an absolutely amazing gamer, and artist is an all-around amazing person. Please go give them a follow. Thank you very much for the raid. I know you're lurking, but I will be back in like 5 minutes. I have drank pretty much all of my water, which is very impressive for me. So I will be back. Please go, take your meds, stretch, dehydrate, rehydrate, get a snack, whatever you need to do to take care of your corporeal form, and we'll be back to do more line art and color some cups. And then hopefully, before the end of the stream, just put a bunch of clutter in this card. Stick around for that. I'll see y'all very soon. I'll see y'all very soon. I am back. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all took care of your corporeal form. If you haven't, this is your reminder. Please, go get your meds. Go get some water, de-water, get a snack, stretch, whatever you need to do. I have Pringles. And by Pringles, I mean off-brand Pringles. Welcome back. Thank you for the welcome backs. How was your guys' break? Also, JJ, hello. I have been here since the beginning, but I got distracted. No worries. Welcome on in. How is your Tuesday going, JJ? It is great to see you. Sorry, I hit Ash in the head. She has changed her position again, so I was trying to get it like while I was on break. I was trying to get it to like be so that there we go. There we go. There's Ash. There she is. I was trying to get it so that on break, oh come on, that you guys would see her, but it didn't work. So now you guys get Ash Cam. Also, yes, Gobbos love clutter. Gobbos love clutter odds. Welcome back, Keaton. I'm glad your chihuahua is all washed. Congrats. Congrats to you and your chihuahua. Alright, let's finish this cephalopod. What color should the cephalopod be, guys? What do you think? There we go. There's Ash. Aww. I posted my first ever smut on AO3. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I am so proud of you. That is... I drew it on the wrong layer. That's fine. I'm very proud of you, JJ. That is incredible. What? I assume this is Arcane smut? Are you writing smut for Arcane? Oh, you got it. You got it. You know what? Yeah, while you guys tell me what color the cephalopod should be, we're doing Crizzy's kitty scritches. Thank you so much for the redeem, Crizzy. So hard. Smut is so hard to write. I bet. I've always like, you know, I've not dabbled in writing smut, but I have dabbled in reading smut, and like some smut, like man oh man, I feel like I would get embarrassed just writing it. I feel like I just get embarrassed just like being like, oh my god, I can't believe I just wrote that down on a piece of paper. Ah. Spicy indeed, Daddy. Spicy indeed. Oh, what you doing? Readjusting? Oh, you're so cute. I'm trying to adjust the camera with one hand. There we go. Oh, my baby, you're so cute. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. Good smut is hard to write, but bad smut is really easy. I mean, I think that depends. If writing smut comes naturally to you, then maybe writing good smut is easy. I don't know. It's difficult to do well because it's easy to just get kind of like weird and campy, I think. Campy and smut. I don't know. This is a weird topic. Ash is baby. Oh, I did not tell everybody that I was acknowledged on Arcane. I am acknowledged on Arcane now. Me and JJ over my break. That I didn't get to finish talking about what I did over my break. Me and JJ over my break found time and sat down, and JJ gave me a rundown on Arcane. Now, I will preface this that JJ gave me most of the, like, I think the main plot of Arcane, and I'm sure there are things that maybe didn't get covered. I am not entirely sure. But I know a lot about Jinx and Vi and Echo and their brothers, and the other one that I cannot remember her name. Caitlyn. I was gonna say Cassandra, and that's not right. And Caitlyn. And yeah. Also, I found out that I have learned more about all of the league champions than I think I know, and I think Nika will be very, very excited to know that I know more about League now. Nico as in Derpanduin. Yeah, okay. I will say that most of what JJ covered was the system. Okay. Ash is shrimping. I hope you all know that she is shrimping. But because of this, I think we're gonna go back to camera, because now you guys can't see her cute little face. Yeah. There we go. Hello, I'm back. You can see my face now. Hi. Alright, back to drawing screen. I have just been quietly doing line art. But yes, I think mostly it was gay plot and sisterly trauma, which I think is a lot, from what I have seen, is a lot of Arcane. I hope that I'm sure your smut is good. Have you has anyone else have experience writing smut? I feel like I can't remember. Did Orange in your She-Ra fanfic? Did you cover some of those topics? I feel like I remember you talking about that, and I cannot remember what if you have advice, go for it. Listen, Bray, I've written one piece of smut, and I was simultaneously proud of myself and also very embarrassed. I do remember that you wrote a piece of smut about a property that I created, and it was buck wild. It was buck wild to have one of the first ever fan fictions of my universe be completely an AU, not an AU, completely sort of non-canonical, but also smut. Ooh, spicy writing, eh? Oh yes, Rainy. Oh yes. Remember that sexy Arborian that you guys absolutely adore? John came up with this character and expanded on them a little bit. No, you're all good, Orange. I was just wondering, we were talking about writing fan fiction and it being, smutty, and I felt like I remembered you talking about it, and I was just wondering if you had any input. I just wanted I knew that you had experience, and I wanted to add you into the conversation. I was less embarrassed and more frustrated with trying to make sure limbs and clothes were accounted for. Fair. You gotta really, like, know where things are going and what is happening. But I also say that, like, sometimes it's okay to not know where they're going, because, like, sometimes if it's, like, really, nope, not gonna get into it, that's too much for me to say out loud. If you know where I'm going with that. Might more, and the embarrassment will shoo in no time. That is true. I'm sure that that's the case, Rainy. I used to be pretty embarrassed about drawing, like, naked people, and then, after going to college and having to, like, you know, do life drawings, it got so much easier to draw people naked, and then even, like, be like, oh, I can make this even spicier, and just not be ashamed of it. And not that you should be ashamed of it, not be embarrassed by it. It is about an Arborean in the Phoenix. I think I can write smut because I'm good at thinking of steamy tension, but then I get to the actual smut and it's like big blush, and then the beep is into, you know, the you know. See, I feel like 100% what it would be for me. I'd be like pretty good at like the buildup of the tension, and then it'd be like, but then the actual action of it, I can't do it. I can't do it. Definitely feels like it'd be a delicate balance of enough description to get it all across, but not letting the words get in the way of the scene/moments of emotions. Yeah, I feel like that's very true. I feel like writing smut is a lot like drawing smut, and also like feels like drawing smut and also like a good like intimate scene in like a romantic movie is like, it's a very important balance, because it shouldn't be porn, but it also shouldn't be like fluff. You gotta get it like fully in the middle, and that's very hard to do. I've seen it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm not an expert on this topic, but I'm just being a part of it. I've never done this before. I have watched a lot of romance dramas though, and some intimate scenes are incredible and some intimate scenes are trash, and you can kind of, there has to be a good balance. Honestly, if you haven't read How Not to Write a Novel, they have an amazing section about sex and humor. Nice. I have not read How to Write a Novel. I am not a writer, though, so. Okay, that's not true. I am a writer. I write a comic. I'm not a novel writer. I'm not a fanfic writer. I haven't seen it, but I know the characters and the trailer is exciting. The animation in Arcane is absolutely gorgeous. I watched a few of the fight scenes in Arcane that JJ sent me, and the Echo and Jinx fight scene just is so cool. It's so cool. It reminds me a lot of the mix of animation styles in Spider-Verse, and it's absolutely beautiful. Aw, thank you for the clip, John. I heard goblins. You're right. You're right, Crizzy. We're deep in the goblins. Nope. We love goblins here. Yep. That's what I'm trying to say. The spicy tree is so much to think of. This is so much fun to think about. The spicy tree is wild, and I blame chat for the spicy tree's existence. The spicy tree exists because of chat. And you guys came up with it, came up with the spicy tree, and then I took it and ran. I took the spicy tree and ran, and now the spicy tree is tangentially canonical in the Phoenix universe. That is one of the Arboreans in universe right now, and boy howdy, was that a decision I made. Show us the sexy tree again. If you want to see the sexy tree is definitely findable in the Phoenix tab in the Discord. Go and see it there. Go see the spicy tree there. I could bring it up, but that would, I think, derail us for a very long time. I might show the spicy tree in a bit. Before stream ends. So stick around if you want to see a sexy tree. And not like an actual tree, a tree person. Nope, no eyes. Eyes are not happening. There we go. Mouth is, though. My fic can get pretty spicy at times. Yes, there are a few scenes. I wouldn't call it smut, though. I didn't think it was smut, but it can get pretty spicy. Absolutely fair. Things don't have to be smut even if they're spicy. Like, I think you can have... Is it considered smut if there is sex in it just at all, or is it just smut if it's only sex? It's actually it's a good question. I never thought about that before. I assume it's probably just only sex, right? Honestly, if you're writing any type of smut, if you're describing every single thing that happens, it's not gonna read well. Yeah, if you describe everything that happens, like, it can't be, I think it definitely cannot be too, like, literal is a bad word, but it definitely can't be too, like, this is what, it can't be, like, too clinical, and it also can't be, like, too, I don't know. It can't be too clinical, but it also has to, like, make sense, and writing is just hard in general. Same with fight scenes. Yes. Fight scenes also hard. Bodies, difficult. Writing and art. Bodies, the human form, stupid. Absolutely incredibly stupid. Fight scenes, holy fuck. Y'all, should I do a goblin doodle or a shelf doodle? Ooh. I see you did a goblin doodle, but I'm very excited about the goblin doodle. Joblin's beanie has fallen off to reveal underneath Nuggy, piloting him by his hair like Ratatouille. Thank you. Finally, some good art of... Finally, some art of my chickums. Of our good chickums. I love your Crizzy goblin emote. Oh, your goblin emote is so cute, Crizzy. Just a little guy having a hard time. Fight scenes I've definitely written. I did stage combat and fencing in college, and it was weirdly so helpful. I bet that would be helpful. That'd be very helpful, though. Like, if you're experienced in fighting, it's probably a lot easier to write it. Especially stage combat. Like, you gotta know how to make a fight, like, look good without, like, killing someone. So, like, I can see that being a huge help, Arcane. I can have that, seeing that be a... Would you rather me call you Arcane or Griffin or Arcane Griffin? What would you rather me call you? I tend to shorten people's names a lot, but if you'd rather me call you the full screen name, I'm also fine with that. What is your goal? What is your goal for it? Do you want it to be a smut, or do you want it to have a bit more realism and a story relevance? True. That's very important. You gotta have a goal. Always know what your goal is for any kind of writing. Unless you're writing something that's whole purpose is to make people horny, then any kind of intimate encounter should have purpose. Yeah. Fair. One of the sex scenes in my fic is just to set up a joke later, which is very shameless and crude of me, but here we are. To set up a joke later is a wild reason for a sex scene, and I think that's amazing. Just imagine you are writing dialogue for a good old adult-themed comic that when writing smut. Oh, that's interesting, Serena. It's not supposed to be the bad acting of snoo movies. I do not know what that is, but I love the word that there's a thing called snoo. It's supposed, nor the silly flowery language of the Victorian era, nor is it supposed to be Shakespearean prose, which is fancy TNA theater for the people. And don't be afraid to read it out loud and rewrite it if it sounds fake. I think that's also good advice, again, for anything. Sometimes, writing smut is just like writing anything. Except that it's about sexy stuff. I do like don't be afraid to read it out loud. That is probably where I would get embarrassed about it, but it's also good to do as just a writer in general. Almost clipped that, decided not to, and John clipped it anyways. Thanks. I knew you would. I knew you would when I made a terrible euphemism. Of course you did. Meh. There's a really cool fight scene. Yeah, well, the bots have betrayed. It's not. People, there's like 3 types of clips that you guys clip on this channel. 1, I draw something cute and say something cute. 2, I'm really excited or heartfelt about something. 3, I'm being stupid. And that's all it is. And a lot of the time it's Bree be stupid. Bree says something weird. Check that off our little list and go about our day. There's a really cool fight scene in the Amphibia episode from last week. Sasha versus Darcy is visually amazing, more intense to watch than the parallel fight between Anne and the other big bad that's like a much bigger fight in a literal sense. Huh, very cool. I really gotta catch up on Amphibia. I have not watched Amphibia past, I think, the first half of the first season. I've been meaning to, but my brain is full of dramas, as you all know. I'm an absolute sucker for dramas. We all know this. If you want current drama recommendations, I highly recommend Shooting Star, or Shooting Stars. And there is, if anyone likes Jane the Virgin, there is a new Jane the Virgin K-drama. It's Jane the Virgin, but K-drama. And I watched the first half of that episode 1 today, and it's incredible. So if you like Jane the Virgin, there's now a K-drama version of it. So there's a thing. Those are some of the dramas that I've been watching. Fun facts from me. Any fight scene with animating a flaming scythe in a dark room is going to be amazing. Cool lighting effects is just really cool. We love slowly building a secondary cannon alongside Bree. Wait. Oh, for the Phoenix? Is that what you're talking about? A secondary canon in the Phoenix universe? I'm all for secondary canons, where it's only canonical if I bring it up in the comic and if it comes up in the comic, but I am fine. I love the lore. I love the lore to bits. And you know what? It's good. I love it when you guys are inspired enough to make ideas and OCs and cool what ifs in my universe. It's honestly so fun. And I truthfully love it so much. It makes me very excited and very happy that you guys are so invested in my universe. Okay. We have inked 4 cups. Heck yeah. I think it is time to do some color. Before I press a button, is anyone really close to a big redeem, like within a stream or 2? Interesting. What button are you going to press, Justy? Only real trees. All trees are sexy. I mean, fair. You know, if that's the precedent we're setting, I'm fine with it. If we want to just say that trees are sexy, I'm down for it. Not dryads, just straight up trees. I mean, they're very important to the environment, and if that makes them sexy, then hell yeah. I think that's how the sex is depicted that makes it smut or not, but I'm not a connoisseur. That could make sense too. That could make sense. Let's see how it is depicted. You know what? I'm gonna make the cephalopod yellow. This kraken is gonna be yellow. Nope. I'd consider smut if it had like detailed sex, even just as a part of it. Some tension and fade to black isn't smut, I don't think. That is true. Yes, tension and fade to black is definitely not smut. Ah, sexual gratification for your reader. Interesting. Okay. I like these definitions. I had not thought about it like this before, and I do like your guys' takes on it. If the story is only there to link the sex scenes, it's smut. I like that. That's good. It's only there to link the sex scenes that it's smut. You know? Fair. Good definition. I am here to fix your pizza. Bound chicka wow wow. I love that it's here to fix your pizza. Do I quick doodle or still save for my continued card? Well, it'll be a while before you get to the card I got, so... It will be a while before I get to your card. I will say that, in very soon, this is probably a good time to talk about it since we're talking about redeems and commissions and stuff. Very soon, I will be, we're gonna be, not necessarily like switching up how we do tarot cards because we're still doing it, but probably going to be spending less time on stream actually like finishing the tarot cards and hopefully doing more stuff on stream that's just about the ideating and the conception work of the tarot cards, rather than me doing all of the detail work and all of the colors and cleaning and stuff on stream, mainly just because I would like the deck to go faster, and we have a lot of redeems to get through, and I don't want to make people, like, wait for too long if they don't have to, you know? So, going to, like, get through, at least for now, at least for the next few months, probably going to do it that way, where I put, like, a cap on how many streams I do a tarot card for, and then we move on to the next one for ideating purposes, because as much as I'm having fun with the Queen of Cups, this will have been our 9th stream with the Queen of Cups, and that cannot continue. I cannot spend 4 months on a card. Hey! Rainy, thank you so much for the 18 months! Heck yes! Welcome back to Having Wings. Thank you so much, Rainy. But, Rainy, if you would like to do a quick doodle, you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Yeah, doing cap on the streams of the cards is good. I think it's gonna work out a lot better. We're still gonna do, like, the ideating process and the, like, designing of it together and working in on that, but then all of the, like, detail work, all of the, like, shading and line art possibly, I might just do off stream, because it's a lot of work. And it takes a long time, because I'm very detailed, as we know. Oh, the cap speech for the day, I shall wait. Did we have two, did we have 2 doodle redeems today? I thought we only had 1. I don't know. I am not paying attention, apparently. Hi, Ash. Hi, Ash. Aw. She stretched out again. Oh, wait. New position. There she is. There's a reason there's 2 genres, though unfortunately PWP is confusingly both of them, porn with plot and porn without plot. What plot? Yeah, that's a hard abbreviation for confusing reasons. Oh yeah, it's turned on to just one. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about me. Yeah, it's 1 doodle a day. That is also another thing we've been doing, is the doodle queue is very long, so we have turned it down to 1 doodle a day, and are probably going to be doing some revamping to how commission redeems and stuff work. Or not necessarily how they work, but like how much they cost and oh, hi, Ash. Adorable. Look at those paws. Look at those paws. That flop was so cute. Oh my god, my train of thought is gone. It's only Ash now. What train of thought? It's just Ash. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, Ash is so cute. Okay, yes, it's 1 doodle a day per stream. It's one doodle a day per stream, and we're probably going to change how redeems work just a little bit, just for like what I offer and how much it costs, mainly just because they are taking me longer now, and we also have quite a few redeems in the queue at this point, which is great, and I'm very excited to get through them all, but I also want to make sure you guys are able to do what you want to do, and also I have the time enough to do it, and not that you guys redeem it this year and have to wait until next year for reasons and stuff, because the commission redeems are the commission TTRPG Thursday redeems are at, I think we've got 4 or 5 left to do, and if I work on those either 1 or 2, 2 or 3 streams each, we're already booked up until halfway through August. Just so y'all know. I did the math over break because I was really curious about it, and so things need to be revitalized a little bit, but I still will have them. Just as a disclaimer for you all. I just wanted to let you know, because I know a lot of you are saving up points and stuff, and I didn't want to just randomly change that without letting you guys know. What's between those ears? Is it a brain? No, just floof. No brain. No brain, only floof. No brain, only floof. Though, well, no, I won't say that. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I don't have anything to announce about the redeems other than there will be changes coming soon, because we have not made any decisions about it yet, and I don't know how best to do it yet, but we will see. But yes, we're doing at least a cap on streams for cards, and we might do a cap on streams for other projects too. Maybe we'll finish things on stream, maybe we won't. But for now, I'm slow. And I want to get things going and done. Yeah, we're sort of working it out. We might increase the cost or have a fewer of them per stream. We're sort of working that out. Yeah. We're working out how redeems work. Also, as the community grows larger, the costs and stuff have to change, which kind of sucks, but I only have the same amount of time, and more people are getting more and more fairy dust, which is great, and I love it, but also I only have the same amount of time. Inflation. Who knew? It's not really I don't know. I don't know. Is it inflation? Maybe? Whatever, I don't know finance that well. Don't worry about it. I'm just rambling. I would buy this cup, I love it, guys. Oh, yay! I'm gonna make it bronze and stuff. Supply and demand, yes. Say more words. Money is made up. Yes, demand for the stuff has increased, the supply has not. True. Look at you guys paying attention in your finance classes. I want the Octo Cup. It's a good cup. It's a solid cup, if I do say so myself. Thank you, Matt, for submitting this cup design when we were doing cup studies. It's a good cup. I already took my break, Caden. I already took the break. And we've got about 20 to 15 minutes left in this stream. This has been so fun. Also, thank you all for bearing with me as I rambled. This has been amazing. I loved it. I missed streaming. It was nice to be able to, like, do things in the evenings again on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, but I did really miss streaming. Well, off to work I go. Have a good work, Scribbler. Have a very, very good work. Bye. Thank you again for the raid. Can we get another shout out for Scribbler as Scribbler leaves? Just a little cheeky shout out. I got 25k channel points and I'm willing to sponsor anyone wanting Bree to draw anything upon approval of the request by Bree. Oh, that's so sweet, Orange. That's true. Gabri in a Catra outfit or something, or Orange the Goblin Sona. Oh yeah, you don't have a Goblin Sona yet, do you, Orange? You could always do that. You could do a Goblin Sona. I would be down for that if you want to do a Goblin Sona. Goblins, so far have not taken very much time, so I'd be down for that. An easy 30 minutes left to color. You say. Ugh. I have 34.8k. Yay, Scribbler! Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Just get that lurk and get those points. As long as it's not, wait, hold on. Back to the smut talk. I realized that someone answered me about my snoo question. Typically I'm cool with Griffin, especially since Arcane came out. Alright, I'll call you Griffin then. Thank you very much for answering that question, Griffin. There's a reason there's two oh, okay, yeah. I feel so dumb trying to write fight scenes because I don't know what all the moves are called. I mean, that is a big ol' mood, Orange, I must say. That is a big ol' mood. I know next to nothing about fight scenes, and I know next to nothing about how to draw fight scenes as well. And man, oh man, when I'm like, okay, how do I just, so like, in like writing in the Phoenix, I'm like, okay, this is how this works, and it's gonna be dramatic in this way, and I'm like, truthfully at a loss for just how things work together. I don't know. I do not know how fight choreography works. And when you have to like name how it works, it's like they do this fun move. They like do a parry or something. I'm like, couldn't tell you what that. Okay, I know what a parry is because I used it, but most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about. Even though my brother is super into fighting, I guess I could ask my brother. Ask. Top tip for writers: ask your friends that know things how things work. Top tip. Heard it here first. Your friends are, and I'm sure if they also really, really like it, they definitely want to talk about it. Anytime anyone asks me an anthropology question, I'm like, this is the best day of my fucking life. I will tell you everything about anthropology from now on. Which is why I made a comic about it. That's also, yeah, I guess true. Your readers don't know what moves are called either. And just the fact that you're writing anything, they'll be like, wow, someone, they know what they're talking about. You just gotta describe it. Which is daunting. Because sometimes you don't know what it looks like. Which is bad, also. Writing's just hard. Being a creative is hard, and I love being a creative, but I also recognize how fucking hard it is sometimes. Snoo is from Futurama. Snoo is from Futurama and what the Amazon woman called sex. There's an Amazon woman in Futurama? What? I guess I just don't know anything. I mean, for one, I've never watched Futurama. I talked about this with someone recently. I don't know who, but I've never watched Futurama. It's never intrigued me. And I did not know that there was an Amazonian woman in it. How hot? guy, and the purple-haired girl with one eye, and the regular human boy, and the robot, and the guy that's always in the, like, Star Trek little short skirt outfit, and that's about it. That's all I know about Futurama. What are friends on your mod team for if not to clip your most embarrassing quotes? Oh, that's true. Bree is singing is also a big clip thing. Thank you for the clip. There's a subsection of type 3 I mentally call Tuna Tataki. That's Bree can't say thing. That's also true. You guys clip the fact that I can't say things quite often. You guys clip that quite a bit. Alright. Instead of going hog wild on the coloring of this, we'll just keep it at base color and do the coloring of the other cups. Wait, really? Amphibia ends on Saturday? What? I didn't know that. I really gotta check it out then. I am far behind. Technically I scrolled up. I scrolled up to read that, Justine. Don't you be ragging on me. Come on, we're friends here. Going to the zoo Sunday was super fun, but fuck, my calves are so fucking sore. How was the zoo, JJ? I meant to ask you that beforehand, and I didn't. So how was the zoo? What were you up to? What is the what? Excuse me while I burp. What did you do? Nope. What'd you do? I'm gonna keep it at that. That's my question. I have no idea what my goblin sona would look like. A very orange goblin. I don't know. Sometimes people make their goblin sonas look like themselves. Sometimes people embellish a little bit. I think instead of it being green skinned, your goblin sona could be orange skinned. That could be fun. That's true. We could also do She-Ra goblin expanded lore if you would like. I'm always down to draw more She-Ra goblins. They were very fun. Orange all over, yeah. Orange, just literally in fully orange. A fully orange goblin. Orange skin, orange clothes, orange everything. Super easy to draw because I just have to draw. I just have to do the line art and then color it. Just color. Just do a fill layer and then it's orange. I wear bright orange all the time IRL. I get mistaken for a pretty flower by bees all the time. Maybe my gob could run with that. Yeah, that's amazing. Just a friend to bees. A bee friend. Not a boyfriend, a bee friend. Just a goblin that's really into bees and being a flower. I'd love it. Creatives do not work in a vacuum. That's what capitalism wants you to think. Fair. That is exactly what capitalism wants you to think. Do not always ask your creative friends for help. You never work in a vacuum. You take inspiration from each other. You just have a good time, and you don't work in a vacuum, and capitalism is just so rude to all artists. Why be rude when you can be a friend and give people fun information about things that you're passionate about? Creatives do not work in a vacuum. I'll pass on a Goblin Sona then. I'd not be adverse to making an Elfdar Sona or a Khajiit Sona. Gobos are usually something I see on the other side of the battlefield. I play, among other things, 40k. Fair. We've been sort of making a distinction between goblins and goblins, as goblins are like cute little chibi green guys, and goblins are more of the like ruthless ones, but like, whatever. But you could if you want to make, like, there is also in the Goblin universe, if you would like, there is also, we have the lovely Shelf the Elf, that is what has been adopted, by all of the goblins. There is also, we've also kind of meshed some succubus sonas into the Goboverse. There's also, we've also done some like animal sonas as goblins as well. There is a penguin and a koala both masquerading as goblins. So you know, do whatever feels right to you, as long as it's silly and fun and all about whimsy and fun times. Whatever you'd like to do, you are welcome in the Goboverse. Whenever I write a fight scene in a script, whenever I write a fight scene in a script, I just write they fight, because 1, storyboards, 2, stunt choreography works with the cinematographer/camera crew, and 3, I am not a fight expert. It's an episode, wait, hold on. There's a whole planet of we're talking about Futurama again. There's a whole planet of Amazons. It's an episode where they wind up on some kind of planet of the Amazons. The men are punished with Snoo, which is going at it with the Amazon until it kills them. Okay. Amazon Woman in the Mood is the first episode in season 3 of Futurama. It was first aired on February 4th, 2001. That's the episode. Good to know. All right. Fair. All right. God, man. I do not watch Adult Swim shows for a reason. Oh boy, that sounds absolutely terrible. I most of the time like seeing Futurama GIFs and learning about like interesting like storylines from Futurama, but man, I do not think I could get through like any episodes of Futurama. Just none at all. That sounds terrible. Not my vibe. My Goblin Sona isn't a goblin at all. Yeah, exactly. Yours is a penguin. Yours is a penguin, isn't it? I'm remembering that correctly, right, Gemini? I don't want to get your Goblin Sona wrong. Goblin Sonas are very important. We respect the goblins here, even if they're penguins. The zoo was a lot of fun. The animals were super active despite it being pretty warm. The paper lanterns were very dope. Oh, I forgot that you got to get paper lanterns. That's awesome. Paper lanterns are the best. And yay for active animals. I absolutely adore the zoo. I've gone to the zoo twice in the last month, and I desperately want to go again. I love the zoo with my whole dang heart. Animals are the best. I just like animals. And I like going to the primate house and putting on my anthropology hat. It's one of my favorite activities. Dorky Gobbling is Adora and I'm She-Ra, or it's the other way around. I don't know. Ah, bespeckled penguin in a suit. Bespeckled penguin in a suit. Cutest little friend. Alright. I only have one finished cup, so we're just gonna, like, throw that a bunch of times in here, and then we will be done with the stream, because you know what? I wasn't able to get, I want to give you guys at least some clutter. I want to give you guys at least some clutter to be happy to end out the stream on, because not giving you guys any clutter would be just terrible. You guys deserve some clutter. So we're just gonna, like, throw some cups in the background here. Just gonna throw a bunch of cups in the background. Don't you worry about it. Haku is a goblin that has way too many eyes. Very true. Haku is a goblin that has way too many eyes. And probably an eldritch abomination in some form. But we don't know for sure. We don't know what Haku Goblin is, but we love them very much. The clutter is beginning. Yep, bespeckled penguin in a suit. I read that already. They are like Mimikyu with Pokemon. I forgot that you described them as Mimikyu, but with Pokemon. Dorky Goblin is chaos incarnate. She's not technically a goblin, but takes the form of a goblin. So we've got some eldritch entities in the form of goblins. And then we've got eldritch entities in the form of goblins. We've got we just have a lot of different types of small chaos creatures. And you know what? What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? Adopted, is this a synonym for abducted? Adopted by force, Shelf has. She went to visit Dan Blinn and got imprinted on, yes. Also, goblins are like marsupials in that they don't pawn off, they give their children to someone who looks the most capable, and puts them in the little pouch. If that person is wearing a pouch. Then they also adopt people by force and get they also imprint on others. So if you are their friend, then you are also a goblin, no matter what. You be goblin. No matter, you can't run from the goblin. The goblins will imprint on you. Now I'm imagining Orange Blinn is orange from dipping into honey all the time and has an army of bees and they just hang out with them. That'd be so cute. It was fun back in the Midwest, but bees down here in Arizona are terrifying. I bet South bees are scary. I don't know why, but I feel like they would be bigger. But also, it might just be hornets. I don't know. Shelf is Hordak and Danblin is Entrapta. They're just friends in the Gaboverse. I'm imagining Orange Blin is okay, read that. Bifrons. Writes this down. Yeah, you gotta remember your own lore though. It's very important in the Gaboverse. Everybody has lore. And you gotta remember your own. We will probably remember it for you as well, but feel like that's why we have a Gabo lore channel in the Discord, so that you can write down your Gabo lore in there, and it will be saved for all time, and we'll just have a giant amalgamation of lore for us all to reference about our Goblin Sonas. One of my armies for 40k is the Space Marines, and they have this thing about Xenos, Gabos of all kinds amongst them, and that is cleanse, purge, kill, and that covers the Xenos, the heretic, and the traitor. Interesting. The Amazon women are like 9 feet tall or bigger, and they crush the men's. Oh god. Ugh. Terrible. Don't want to read it. No, thank you. I literally watched all of one episode of Pokemon. I'm more into anime like Uchu, Senku Yamato, Star Blazers, I think, Diabera, Devilman. Oh, wow. No, but not Pokemon. That is a lot. That is a big anime. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Lost my train of thought. That is a big anime catalog? I don't know. Very cool nonetheless. I don't think I've watched Sailor Moon, but I haven't watched any of those other animes. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Don't mind me. Just changing the colors of these lovely chalices. They're so pretty. Just changing the color of them. Alright, there we go. We have started the clutter. I guess I could technically put, well, no, I should probably put finished products in there. Oh well. Alright, we've got the chalices. Hell yeah. Cups. And we have saved. Carlos, that one is for you. And it is 10 minutes past the 3-hour mark, so I think we have achieved our goals for this stream. I have come back to streaming with I don't want to say a splash, but a drizzle? No, that seems underwhelming. I'm back and I'm happy about it. Now to raid! Get your honks ready, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for the stream today. I had an absolute blast. I had a very, very good time. Just chilling, talking with y'all, and catching up after the week of my vacation. It's been really lovely. Thank you all so much for hanging out. And over the course of the next few weeks, I'll probably tell you more about my vacation when I can have a train of thought. Making a note here. Huge success. Huge success! We've got $6.90. Aw, a Pua hug. You got it. Wait. Oh, Pua's over here. I moved Pua. Huh. Thank you so much for the stream, everybody. I had a very, very good time doing some color studies, talking about things and smut and anime and what we've been up to, and just catching up. It's been lovely. A huge shout out to Scribbler Gaming for the raid today. I thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed today. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to you all being here, for all of you lurkers, for all of you chatters. It was lovely. And just as a quick reminder, we've got a new goal. The Phoenix is coming back this month. And please, 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 if you are able to, please donate to the various charities that we have, either any of the various charities or any charities that you trust for helping, supporting women and their abortion rights. So thank you very, very much. Please, if you can, please donate. I would mean a whole lot to me. And I will be doing so and maybe figuring out some other things. But if you're able to, please donate. It's rough out here. And any little thing that you can give will help. So thank you very much. What else? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done this spiel. Oh, if you don't know who I am, my name is Bree. We're just getting back up on the horse, everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. As you can see, I stream every Tuesday. I also stream on Thursdays and Saturdays. I do tarot work every Tuesdays, which is what we're working on today. Mostly cups and clutter and things. And it is 8 o'clock. Shush. Mostly cups and clutter and things. And I also do commissions every Thursday, and this month, since it is Mermaid, we're working on a mermaid draw along every Saturday. So please come and watch me draw a mermaid and draw along with me there as well. This Saturday we'll probably be talking about just seeing our mermaid drawing it with fresh eyes, and hopefully fixing that tail, and then going over probably some coloring techniques and some line art stuff. So I'll see you all there on Thursday and Saturday as well. And also, if you'd like to follow me, if you like what I do, you can follow me at BreeDonin pretty much everywhere. I am on Twitter and Instagram most often. I also have a TikTok recently. I've been trying to figure out how it works, so if you want to follow me there, I'm at BreeDonin there as well. I'm at BreeDonin pretty much everywhere. And if you would like to get any physical copies of my stuff, I have a Redbubble with merch down there. I also have a bunch of other ways to support me. I have a Patreon, which you can get whips and comic stuff. I also have a comic. I do a bunch of different things. All of my links are down below the bottom of the stream, and pretty much on all social medias, I'm at BreeDonin. So follow me and find all my stuff down there. And with that, thank you all so much for a lovely stream back. And no worries about coming in at the end, Haku. You are the absolute best. Thank you so much for lurking this whole time, and I hope you had a really, really good stream. Congrats on everything. But yes, thank you so much for an amazing stream, everybody. And I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye! Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.